So I have another interview from Michael. It's Jourdain, right? I guess people call you Michael Jordan, right?
Almost. It's
Almost.
Michel Jourdain.
Michel Jourdain. Okay, that's a little different. All right, great. Welcome. So
Yes.
it's nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too, finally, Dr. Berg.
Yeah. So you're living on an island right now in Curacao. It's
Right?
north of South America. That must be rough to live on that island. I'm sure the weather is just really like too cold for you. No, it's so nice
No,
and
it's sunny,
it is
actually.
sunny. It is hot, isn't it?
It's hot.
So I just wanted to actually talk to you about your past history and your story of what happened to you and before you lost weight. And can you tell me a little bit about where you were at?
Okay, before I started the process, I had a lot of problem with my waistline. I've been doing sports for a long time, and it's always been a rough part for me to get off my waistline. So, because of my parents, my mother was almost diabetes, and my father had a cancer problem at his throat. I started looking up some things about the problems or the cures, natural cures for this kind of um, illnesses, and I came to meet you, Dr. Berg, on the YouTube channel. So I started following that, and I got to notice that okay, my problem was insulin intolerance. That's how I learned about that and all about the type of bodies. So I jumped right into the process, and I got results like that.
Wow. How old are you?
I'm 41 right now.
Okay. So you had this belly problem, and you started, and then like what were you weighing at initially? What were you weighing at your worst weight or your highest weight?
My highest weight was around 118 kilograms.
Okay.
Right now, I'm about 92.4 to be exact.
So how many pounds is that lost?
It's like 10 pounds,
Okay, 10,
give and take.
10 pounds. So you weren't, wait, 180 to 92? You mean 108?
118 kilograms.
Okay, got it.
118.
Got it. Okay. I had my math wrong. So you lost, and then how was your stomach? Like, did your stomach started shrinking initially?
Yes, mostly my waist started shrinking, but I always had the bloating problem too. So I was always trying these kind of diets and eating systems of fitness athletes and so. And for somebody who has work, family, and all those kind of things, you can be eating 5 times a day and 7 times a day. So it was difficult for me. I tried that all kinds of ways. But when I found out about the intermittent fasting and the ketogenic diet and the 3 days, 3 times eating, and so all, immediately it took me away from the bloating part. So
Wow. Wow. That's awesome. What's a typical diet on Curacao, the island of Curacao? What do people eat?
uh, mostly people here eat like our culture foods. It's like most stewed food and it's more rice and I don't know how they call it, corn. It's like kind of corn thing and rice, potato, those kind of things. So it's a lot of carbs going around in here.
Wow. Starch. And then now, give me an example of what you would eat now.
Right now, I would eat like, for example, today I had chicken thighs with combined with eggs, 3 eggs, whole eggs. I had some avocado with that, some broccoli, and I only use the pink Himalayan salt and garlic powder on my food. So I usually throw some kind of peanut butter on there too to give some juicy sauce. So
Sounds great. And then how many meals are you doing now?
right now I'm on 3 meals a day. I have done in the previous part, I've done the part of 3 meals, 2 meals, and 1 meal. You advised that one time, so I tried it and it helped very well. I have people right now that I'm helping that are doing the same thing, so that's working very good. So I'm on 3 meals right now.
So you're cycling through, right? You cycle through
Correct.
it. Okay, good.
Correct.
So just for those people that are watching, you can do this where you're rotating. You're doing 3 meals and then 2 meals and 1 meal, and then start with 3 meals, 2 meals, and 1 meal. You could do a cycle. I'll put a link down below if you want. I have a video on that, and that seems to make it very easy to do because it's always changing, and you're not having this one thing.
Correct.
Are your cravings lower, and is your hunger less?
My hunger is less. Definitely, I have to remember myself that I have to eat at certain hours. Due to I'm trying to keep my muscle tissues and build some muscle too along the way, so I have to remember myself to eat and not sustain it. But the good thing is always the 1 meal day is on my rest day, so it it's good for the calories then for because I'm resting.
Totally. And then, is there access to a lot of fresh fish on the island?
Yes, you are on an island, so you can get fish all over.
I would
So you
be,
can get fish very, very fresh.
I would basically catch all my food. I would be out there every single day catching my food if,
Okay.
if I were
I
living there.
I mostly eat salmon,
Okay.
but you can get all kinds of fish right here because you can go to the beach and the guys are fishing there, so you can get fresh fish from the sea at the same time.
Wow. I love it. I guess one of the challenge or the problems is that the fruit, because on the island they have the mangoes and the bananas, which are all over the place, right? So you have to resist that.
I have a mango tree in my garden, so a lot of mangoes falling right now. So I tell the people who come by, just take them away because I can't eat them. So
Yeah. I'm sorry.
I no
Um,
problem. I love it. I'm not missing it because I feel better. I feel healthier. My energy is up. So I'm not really missing it.
That's awesome. And is your stomach where you want it, or do you want to lose some more weight?
Okay. I'm in the process of wanting to lose more weight in the sense of because I'm trying to keep the muscle and build some muscle right now. I'm not at the like shredded shape that so they so call it, but in the future, in like a week or four, I'll be doing uh, another process, the same process of keto and intermittent fasting, but I'll just lower my fat so I can get that shredded look.
Cool. Can I give you a tip
Okay, thank
to
you.
speed it up? Um, I would rotate 2 meals to 1 meal and not do 3 meals. Just do 2 meals and 1 meal. The reason for that is that when you go intermittent fasting longer, your muscle is going to get so much more lean because the muscle density and the protection against the wasting of the muscle gets better when you fast longer. So if you were to just do 1 or 1.5 meals, or just 1.5 meals, like just a small meal and then a big one, if you were to do that, you would spike your growth hormone by about 2,000%, which is going to make your muscle very, very lean. And if you had exercise, that's the icing on the cake. I'm sorry, I shouldn't mention cake. You know what I mean. But that'll really get you lean to the point where I think that you don't need to do the 3 meals. And because when you start going low on fat, it won't necessarily increase your muscle or convert to fat, but you don't have to do a lot of fat. But the point is that just go by, if you're not hungry, don't eat, but try to go longer between meals. And I think you'll get down to the point where you'll get a really lean body in your midsection. I have several people doing that now that, I mean, they have a total six-pack ab, but they're doing 1 meal a day and adding exercise. And you would think you'd have muscle wasting, but they're not at all. So it's just counterintuitive.
Okay,
So
I
try
will
that.
try that. I will
Yeah.
definitely try that. I will definitely try that. Thank you for the apple cider vinegar thing too.
Oh, right. For your,
That
yeah, for
helps
your
a lot.
bloating. That would be so amazing.
That helped a lot.
Well, that's awesome. So I want to thank you for this interview. And what we'll do is the next time I'm in Curacao, I'm going to look you up, okay? And you have to give
I
me a
will love
tour.
that.
You give me
I
a
would
tour
love
of the
that.
island.
Show you the island, yes.
Yeah.
No problem. You're
Awesome.
most welcome, because I have to thank you for all the good stuff you're sharing with us, and it's helping a lot of people. And one thing I would love to thank you for is your recipe on fat bomb.
Oh, you like that? Those fat bombs, eh?
Yeah, I like that. My wife loves that. It almost drives me insane to make that fat bomb every day. So you know
That's
what I
awesome.
mean.
That's awesome. You're welcome. I will keep
Thank
making those recipes, okay?
Okay, thank you for that.
You're welcome. Have a great afternoon, and I'll talk to you soon.
Okay, thank you. You too, Dr. Berg. Thank you for
Okay.
everything.
Sure.